Good morning. This is Bill from Europa, Naples, and I'm here today with this fantastic 2008 Lexus SC430 folding hardtop convertible. Allow me to advocate for this car for a minute because, frankly, it's a little bit misunderstood or, certainly a little bit controversial in terms of what it does, what it is, and what its identity is supposed to be. The automotive press, it's very bipolar concerning this car. It raves about it in terms of its quality, its reliability, its luxury touches, and its design. And the automotive press also rails against it in terms of its, performance, its, ability to handle, its purpose, and its design. So, that to me is the making of what's going to be a very collectible car. So if you start with the basics, what you've got is a very expensive, high MSRP, rear drive, V8 powered convertible with a folding hardtop. So a two-door convertible, V8 powered, that's like 80% of it right there. Most collectible cars in the world fit into those parameters. Coupes and convertibles are, of course, the most collectible of all. And this one does fit that. Secondary to that, the design is completely unique up unto itself. When this car was designed, it came out in 2002. Lexus sent its design team to the south of France, to study the architecture, to look around, to come up with a great design for this vehicle that would be unique. And they did. It is designed after the super yachts that were in the harbor. And if you look down the side of the car, you can see that. At a certain point, yachts became very, sort of aerodynamic looking, sweepy, curvy, not the old SS Minnow of days past. And this car sort of mimics that approach. It was called the jewel of the Lexus lineup, and that's certainly true. It was the most expensive. It had the drivetrain from the big V8 powered LS sedans, and is an absolute joy to own. Let me tell you that after 20 years in this business and dealing with these cars for probably 15 or so, I can tell you there are very few cars that I enjoy driving home and tooling around in as much as the SC430. The quality of the car, the tightness of the car, and just the fun of driving it. It exceeds the need for, insane handling or 500 horsepower or all the other stuff, the big German makers are coming up with. This is the ultimate boulevard cruiser. It gives you enough handling, it gives you enough power, it's sporty enough, but its purpose in life is comfortable, happy, joyous, insular transportation to wherever you're supposed to get to. And it does that while delivering it an incredibly luxurious package and at the same time incredibly reliable. So let's have a look at this one. Again, this is 2008, very limited production by the time this car rolled out. 02, they made, I think, about 14,000 of them. By the time 08 came, they were down to, oh God, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000. So that goes back to the collectability. Not many of these late model cars running out there. It's been bumped up at this stage to about 290 horsepower out of that 4.3 liter VVT engine. Pretty good figure. The wheels have been updated. Absolutely gorgeous sort of tinted chrome centers and aluminum surrounds. Really, really pretty wheels. Some people say it's got a bit of a bathtub design, Audi TT style. Yeah, fair enough. It's got high sides, low seating position, and I think it just all works beautifully well. I like those big xenon headlight assemblies up front, the low fog lights with the nice chrome strips in them. The way the whole body flows from one end to the back. The aluminum roof when it's up is very attractive roof line. And, everything's just super nice on this car. Got some humidity this morning, drives me nuts. There you can see lovely chrome trim inside the mirrors. You've got lovely chrome trim in the door handles. The quality touches and designs on this car are just super nice to look at. Oh, God, the mist. Okay. In triple black, this car is particularly stunning. I think it just has a really nice appeal to it. Let's have a look. Where are we going to look? Start inside the trunk with the top down, because that's important. Okay, so pop that with our key there, and you can see the aluminum hardtop is folded neatly into place. You still have access to cargo. You got a great little cargo net there. You got a first aid kit, anything a wounded orthodontist's wife may need. You can see everything is nice, proper, very well kept on this ultra low mileage car. Also nice fit and finish from the trunk. You see the lining at the top, and this little strap is ingenious. We'll get into that in a sec with the top up, but that allows you to retract and store the partition to gain cargo space when the top is up. Have a look under the hood. Okay, so again, front engine V8 rear drive. That is the correct formula for a car like this. And Lexus does not disappoint. That is a fantastic 4.3 liter, 290 horse VVT engine. Very responsive, plenty of torque, more than enough to move this car down the road in a spirited manner. So I want to say 0 to 60 times are in the high 5s, 5.9, quarter mile under 15. You know, check those boxes off the collectability list. The car performs more than enough. Let's have a look inside. All right, so there is that beautiful black leather. This is also late enough to have the dark bird's eye maple trim. Beautiful trim in this car. You can see the seats are in fantastic shape. Again, just 41,000 miles. So, you know, whoever owned it was not just driving it very little. They were also very light on the interior. Here in the back, something else that separates it from other cars in its class is the rear seat. So, you know, you're not going to fit any really big guys back there, but, you know, they're there, and if you need them, you got a little windscreen, nice stuff. I like the chrome Lexus logos in the back of the seats and the illuminated door sills there. Nice stuff. Also has Mark Levinson sound. You can see all sorts of tweets. I want to say there's like 18 speakers in this car. You've got your memory seat controls, windows. Down low, you've got your lumbar and power seat controls. And again, the quality of build in this car is just fantastic. I also like the way the gauges spring to life. They're all dark. They light up very nicely. You need that day or night to see, and they're very visible. You know, they're chrome trimmed or aluminum trimmed. Nice to see. I love the little gauge pod going through the wood and leather steering wheel. It's got little humps at 10 and 2, which are very nice to grip. Over here is probably one of my favorite features on a Lexus SC430, and that is the secret hidden compartment. So when you want to get to the nav screen, you just press the open button, and look at that, out it pops. This was a very early touchscreen as well. Now, if Mercedes or BMW tried to build that, I promise you it would not be working 11 years later. It would be wedged open, probably a piece of cardboard up here to keep it open. Lexus, you know, they just do that kind of stuff right. They're very, very good about their electronics, and this thing is reliable and continues to work today. You can see it's got, of course, navigation there. It also gives you your Bluetooth, and you can hook your phone up, you know, do different things. Nice little unit in the dash, and I just love closing it. So we're going to do that. Here's your climate control. We get a little AC going. Ice cold AC in this car. Dual side, very, very nice. Turn our fan down, and to get to that Mark Levinson head unit, you press that little button down there, and up comes your in-dash 6 CD changer, stereo, so on and so forth. This was also the first, sorry, I should say the last car offered in the United States from a major maker that had a cassette deck. So kind of another little cool tidbit there. Again, try to make that work on a BMW. Good luck to you. You know, you'll be maintaining that one forever. Nice little elegant cup holders here. Very simple, not over-engineered. Just a couple little things to, again, you know, look at that. It works. It works. I mean, that's just epic. You can turn off your traction control. This is, I don't know what this is, a little coin purse area. You can put little stuff in there. This is so traditionally Japanese. You got your heated seats back there. You got a gated shifter. If you want to, you know, ratchet your way through the gears, you can do that. That's not what this car is for. So anyway, let's close the top so you can see that. So when I hit close, the trunk comes up from the front. Up comes this lovely folding aluminum hardtop. Works in 25 seconds. Seals very nicely into place. And down comes the back. And up come the windows. So very, keep your finger on the button and it'll run up both front windows. You see it has a very nicely finished vinyl headliner here. Absolutely beautiful. And again, unlike many other cars, it's just not the kind of thing you see. So now let's take a look at the car. First of all, with the top up. You can see how stylish it is. Lovely roof line in the car. Just a little bubble. God, it looks good in black. What a great color for this car. You just don't see too many triple black SC430s. So nice stuff. You see our mist there in the back of the trunk. Nothing I can do about that. Drives me nuts. Oh, God, to live in a colder climate. All right, so now inside the trunk, you have a ton of room. All kinds of stuff fits in here. And here's this little clever thing I was talking about. So pull the strap back. You can then use it to lift and roll that, awning forward, so to speak. And now you can use all this area for your trunk space, golf clubs, whatever you want. And the top won't work because it has little micro switches in here that tell it that partition is forward. But it really picks up your top space. And again, being Lexus, they give you this clever little snap. It's just such high quality. And then when you want it, you can pull it back, put it into place, and there's another snap right there. So that's just the kind of stuff, the little touches that Lexus does, which are just super nice. Also give you a place to pull down from here. Got to close the trunk harder than that. All right, let's get back in. I'm going to run the top back down and go for a spin. So, of course, the memory seats have, memory for the wheel, for the mirrors, all the stuff you want. It has a nice little, in and out feature where the wheel goes forward and up to give you more space. Up top, you've got, of course, controls for your lights, self-dimming mirror, all the stuff you want to have. We're going to run the top back down again. So we press that. Down go the windows. Up comes the trunk. And down goes the top. And again, all in about 25 seconds. And it'll beep, and the red light goes off when it's down. So no mystery there. They give you a nice signal to let you know to get your hand off the button. Not every company does that. Let's go for a drive. So again, I'm not out to break land speed records on the Autobahn here. What I feel like doing is just having a beautiful boulevard ride. Well, maybe with a little pep. So you can see that V8 really pulls. The engine is extremely quiet. Again, erring on the side of luxury and smoothness over, all hell breaking loose. And that's important to some guys. You don't always want, turbo whine and, your head rocking back. So going down the road, incredibly smooth, lovely to drive, just a beautiful feeling, very detached from the rigors of driving, road noise, steering wheel, lovely feel from it. The brakes feel nice, plenty of pep under the hood. You can see no warning lights, and again, just 41,000 miles on the clock. The car is an absolute treat to drive. There's no creaking, there's no groaning. Everything feels nice and tight and proper. No pulsating from the brakes. It's just a lovely, lovely car meant to bring you where you want to go in terrific comfort and luxury, and with just enough sport to feel, like you're still alive. So if you have an interest, give us a call. This is, again, 2008 Lexus SC430 folding hardtop convertible. Just 41,000 miles, triple black, gorgeous collectible level car in terms of condition and miles. And man, what a fun car, what a nice car to drive. 239-649-7300 on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much for having a look. We appreciate it, and we'll see you with the next one. Take care.